Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for joining me for some stories and songs from my big blue couch. My name is Amanda, and I'm one of the storytellers at the Ann Arbor District Library, and it's so good to have you here with me for some special stuff today. Are you ready to get started? I am. But guess what? Mr. Knickerbocker is on vacation again. He must be having a really good summer vacation. Do you know what that means? We've got to get out that sandwich, that bread and butter with marmalade and jam. And that is how we'll say hello this morning. Can you show me your two hands? Can you make a beat? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello! Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello, hello, hello. Last one. First we'll get loud, but not too loud. We don't want to be too loud for those in our house. And then we'll do a quiet one. Let's do loud first. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can. Hello! Oh, that was perfect. Now let's do it quiet. Shh. So soft. Shh. Even the bread and butter part. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as soft as we can. Hello. You can say hello without talking. You can say good job without talking. All right, that was a great way to warm up for story time today. We've got some fun stories, but hey, before we get to that, we've got to find out what came in our banana mail. I bet you it's a turkey. Gobble, gobble? No? Maybe it's a shovel for the garden? No? Do you think it's an apple? No apple? Wonder what's inside. Do you think we should just open it and see what's in there? Probably. Let's do it. All right. Oh, we didn't sing our banana mail song yet. Uh-oh. Let's backwards. Rewind. We've got banana mail. Banana mail, 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 banana mail. Now, do you think I should open it? Or should I make more guesses? I think I'll just open it. Oh! It's a letter, not a number. Or an apple. Look, it's a letter. What letter is that? What letter is that? That is letter C. Letter C can say C, like celery. Letter C can also make a sound like k, like cat. Or Claire. I think we'll go with k. There's lots more. There's a lot of nice words that are k, like corduroy, cat, k, castle, candy. We like candy. Cabbage, California, cattle. There's a lot of good. Ooh, carrot, yummy, yummy. What about? Well, C is not for rainbow, but C is for color. Since I've got my Sesame Street rainbow shirt on today, I think we should do colors. I've got a few different stories featuring letter C for color. Now, these stories have a little bit of color in them, and I want you to pay attention to when we talk about those color words, all right? The very first story I want to tell is a story I haven't told in a while. It's from a book by Eric Carle called The Mixed-Up Chameleon. I think that's what it's called, The Mixed-Up Chameleon. And a chameleon is a very cool, Another good C word, a very cool animal. Because a chameleon can change colors. Now, if a chameleon is on a green leaf, it turns green. And if that chameleon were to jump off the green leaf and onto the black felt board, what color do you think it would turn? He would jump onto that black felt board and, well, he would turn black. We could hardly see him. If that chameleon jumped onto my blue couch, what color would he turn? Blue. If he jumped onto your red pajamas, what color would he turn? Red. He changed colors. Let's put him back on the green leaf so we can see him. Well, that chameleon, he changed colors. He was also pretty hungry, and his favorite thing to eat was flies. And that chameleon had a very long and sticky tongue. He would stick out his long tongue, and when a fly went buzzing nearby, he would stick out its tongue and catch it. Zip! And he would catch that fly, and he would eat it. And that was the life of a chameleon, changing colors and catching flies. Well, one day, when the chameleon was on a stroll, it saw something. It saw a zoo. And inside were all kinds of other animals. And that chameleon thought, oh, they are different colors and shapes and sizes. I'm just a boring old chameleon. I wish that I could be handsome and beautiful like a flamingo. And with that, our chameleon, let's turn him this way. He grew some chameleon legs, or some flamingo legs, and some flamingo wings. And now, he was handsome like a flamingo. But he wasn't happy. And then it saw a fox, and it thought, oh, I wish I was fast like a fox. And with that, it grew a foxtail. But the chameleon was not happy. And then he saw a fish and thought, oh, I wish I could swim with fins like a fish. And with that, the chameleon spouted some fins. But he wasn't happy. He thought, that deer over there looks nice. I wish I could run fast like a deer. And with that, our chameleon grew antlers. Wow. And then the chameleon thought, I wish I had a long neck like a giraffe. And with that, he grew a long neck. That didn't work either, and he still wasn't happy. And then he saw a turtle hiding. That looks fun. I wish I could hide in a shell on my back like a turtle does. And then he grew a turtle shell. But he still wasn't happy. And then he saw a very big elephant, and he said, oh, I wish I was big and strong like an elephant. And with that, our chameleon grew an elephant head, just like so. But that chameleon was still not happy. And then he walked by the seals, and he said, oh, I wish I was silly like a seal. And with that, our chameleon grew some flippers. Our chameleon was very mixed up. Look at that chameleon. Would you look? The chameleon was feeling quite fine. And then he saw some humans walking around the zoo. He liked those most of all, and he thought, oh, I wish I could be like people. And that's when our chameleon got hats and an umbrella. And wow, this was great. He was feeling good. He liked himself. But then, a fly buzzed by. Buzz. And he went to catch it, but he couldn't find his long sticky tongue. He was all mixed up. Oh, this wouldn't do. He was very hungry. Oh, he made one last wish. He said, I wish I could be myself again. And with that, the chameleon became himself again. No more long neck, or fins, or feet, or antlers. He became himself again. And he was able to find his tongue, and he caught that fly. And he stayed happy forever forward, changing colors and catching flies, just like he was meant to do. The end. All right, well, that was a fun story about our chameleon who could change colors. Since we're talking about colors, we can't forget rainbows. And I've got a rainbow flag here. Let me untangle it. Wow, how big this rainbow is! It's a giant rainbow. We at the library have a wonderful song that we like to sing called Rainbow Around Me. And there's a part that you can sing too, all right? And we start with our rainbow. You ready? Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. Well, the grass outside my window, it's as green can be. Fiddly-fee outside my window, green as green can be. You ready? Sing with me. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. Well, the sky outside my window, it's blue as blue can be. Fiddly-fee outside my window, blue as blue can be. You ready? Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. Well, the children hearing story time are as happy can be. Fiddly-fee inside their houses, happy as happy can be. Last time. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. Good job. That was a little hard to do on my couch with the camera. Look at that beautiful rainbow. Wow. I'm so glad we sang that song. Thank you for helping me with it. I've got another story, and this story only mentions one color. One color. This story, we need a giant tree for it. Oh wow, look at that big tree. Got a big tree. This story is called The Mouse That Reached the Sky. Or The Mouse Who Reached the Sky. Let's put up some little, what color? Red. Red is our color for this story. Red. Of course, we've got green and brown. But red is the color we want to think about. Red. Where is our mouse? Here he is. One morning, little mouse was out playing when he went to a beautiful tall tree, and on top of it were some red shiny things. Oh boy, red marbles? I think I would like to get down a red marble to play with it. So the mouse reached and he reached and he reached, but he couldn't get it. So then he grabbed a stick and he jumped up and he reached and he reached and he reached. But he still couldn't get it. How will I get down that red marble to play with? And that's when his friend Mole walked by. And Mole said, Mouse, what are you doing? Oh, Mole, I'm so glad you're here. Listen, you see that red marble up there? If you help me get it down, we can play with it together. And Mole looked up in that tree and he saw the red shiny thing, but he said, Mouse, that is not a marble at all. That's a balloon. Oh, if we get it down and we can fly with it together. Mouse got excited. Okay, Mole, get it down. So Mouse got out of the way and Mole tried to reach it. Mole reached and he reached and he reached, but oh, he couldn't get it either. Mole said, oh, well, how are we going to get it down now? And Mouse knew he could ask his friend Rabbit. Rabbit was tall. So they found Rabbit, and Rabbit came boinging over. Friends, what are you up to? What are you doing? And they said, Rabbit, do you see those big red balloons up on that tree? We are trying to get one down so that we can fly with it. If you help us, you can fly too. And Rabbit said, balloons? Those are not red balloons. That's a red bouncy ball, and if we get a red bouncy ball down, we can play catch together. I like this. So Rabbit tried to get it down. He reached and he reached and he reached, but oh! Rabbit couldn't get it either. Mouse was discouraged. Mouse said, oh dear, who do we know that's taller than Rabbit? Nobody. And Rabbit was smart. Rabbit said, oh, I know someone taller than me. Here, we can climb on top of each other to be tall. Watch. So Rabbit stood down on the bottom. The Mole got on his shoulders. And the Rabbit got on Mole's head. And then Mouse was able to reach one of those red shiny balls. But uh-oh, they started to teeter and totter, and eventually they all fell down, crash. But as they crashed down, the ground shook and the tree shook, and those red shiny things fell down from the tree all the way to the ground to where the animals were. And there was Mole, and there was Mouse, and there was Rabbit. And Mouse looked around. Mouse picked up one of those red shiny things, and he said, hey, it's not a marble, it is not a balloon, and it's not a ball. These are big, thick, delicious apples ready for us to eat. And those three friends sat there, and there was just enough apples for everybody. And they had a great day. The end. And that is a story of three friends who help each other, and that mouse, he reached the sky. Oh, very nice. That's a cute little story. I like that one. All right. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, wiggle your nose. If you're ready for a story, wiggle your nose. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, wiggle your nose. If you're ready for a story, nod your head. If you're ready for a story, nod your head. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, nod your head. That means we were ready. Yes, N is for nod. Nodding. All right, we have one more story for you, and this one has one color in it. We had a green chameleon and a black chameleon. We had some red things growing in a tree, and now we've got a blue book. This blue book is called The Blue Hour. It is by Isabel Simler, and it is beautiful. The illustrations are these little hash marks, and it's so pretty. And the blue hour is when the sun is starting to set and the sun sets lower and lower, and before it gets totally dark, things in the woods in nature look blue. So use your eyes to spy all the blue animals in this story. But first, we start out with a page that talks about all the different kinds of blue. We've got forget-me-not blue, celadon blue, sky blue, turquoise blue, lavender blue, periwinkle blue, storm blue, Klein blue, ocean blue, ultramarine blue. Look at all those blues. Wow. The Blue Hour by Isabel Simler. The day ends, the night falls, and in between there is the blue hour. In that moment, a blue jay raises its crest and lets out a piercing cry. A blue fox slips through the Arctic cold. Among the water lilies, blue poison dart frogs gather, croaking to each other. And blue feathered songbirds all sang in one chorus. The water's surface wriggles with frantic blue or silver blue sardines. Vulturine guinea fowl eagerly flock together, perching on tree branches with a final metallic cry. Ooh. The blue hour settles in and nature becomes still. The wings of blue morpho butterflies sparkle against the morning glories. Forget-me-nots, bluebells, cornflowers, and violets fill the air with their fragrance. Among the branches, a blue racer snake coils itself. A bluebird's turquoise egg is cracking. A Russian blue cat vanishes. The countryside is quieting down for the night. The picture is actually darker than it looks on screen. It's getting darker too. Glass snails stretch their heads toward the sky. A blue throat, an indigo bunting, a blue-crowned pigeon, and a red-checked cordon bleu are silently watching each other. A huge blue whale surfaces to breathe. The blue hour is fading. And at this moment, a blue dragon crosses paths with a blue-ringed octopus. Little blue herons stand motionless. Blue monkeys go quiet. And a blue-tailed damselfly lands on a blue milk mushroom. They wait for this moment every evening, silently, and the night softly wraps them in its quiet. The end. There's all the animals on the map. It's a beautiful book. I love the illustrations so much. It's one of my favorite picture books ever. The Blue Hour by Isabel Simler. All right, kiddos, all you cats and dogs and chickens and roosters and dogs and cats and monkeys and zebras and blue whales. Are you ready to do our last little song at Storytime today? We have to do our knees up Mother Brown, and we've got our dancing dog to help us. Can you say hello, dog? Hello. All right. Now, if you haven't done this with us, the dancing dog dances in the air, and you are sitting down and waiting, and then when the dancing dog dances on his little dance board, you can get up and dance too. Let's start with our girl from France. There was a girl from France who didn't know how to dance. The only thing that she could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Sit back down. There was a mouse who reached the sky. Thanks to friends, he did reach high. And the only other thing that they could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Sit back down. The chameleon went to the zoo. He got mixed up and then he knew what to do. And the only other thing that they could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Sit back down. All right, take a bow, dancing dog. Your job is done. Because now it is time for the one, the only, the teeny tiny man. And what does he love to do? Not cartwheels, not somersaults. Handstands. All right. There was a teeny tiny man who loved to do handstands. Let's see if you can do one today. You ready? Let's try it out. Oh, so close! And the only other thing that he could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Woo! Knees up, Mother Brown. Wee! Knees up, never let the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Faster! Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let the breeze. Knees up, Mother Brown. Wiggle, wiggle fingers way up to the sky. Wiggle, wiggle fingers and wave them all goodbye. Friends at home, thank you so much for joining me for some colorful stories and songs. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next time.